JSON, or JavaScript Object Notation, is a file format that uses human-readable text. Here is an example of a JSON. And here we have a class in C#. You might notice they have the same fields. This means we can parse or deserialize this text into an object of this class. But we can also convert or serialize this object into this JSON text. In C# you can use the JsonSerializer class to do this. You will find this class in the system text JSON namespace. The serialize function takes an object of a class as input. It will then convert this object into a JSON format and output this as a string. The deserialize function will do the opposite. The input will be the JSON string, but here you have to tell the function what type of object you want to deserialize to. And it will output that object if the parsing was successful. A common use case of JSON is when you are communicating using REST to send and receive data. So you could have an application that wants to send some customer data to a REST server. So you will serialize down that object to a JSON, send it to a REST server that will deserialize this JSON into an object again and perform some logic with it. The server then might respond with another JSON and you will have to deserialize that object in your application. You might have noticed that the JSON string is written out on a single line. This is because it's been minified, meaning white spaces, indentations and new lines have been removed. The reason is you generally don't want to send pointless data that just takes up space for no reason. But if you want to have a JSON that looks more like this, you could always supply a JsonSerializer options with write indented set to true in the serialize function. This is called Pretty Printing the JSON string. This has been a brief explanation of how to use JSON in C#.